Previously on New Crits on the Block.
Catan, you are kind of kneeling beside Emmy. You see a giant shard shoved inside of her stomach that looks like it's like ripping out between her ribs.
Then let's see what happens when it's not inside of you. And I grab it and rip it out.
You don't see her coming to at all.
He said I have to kill you.
The woman he's down there with now is the only one that of Glace's champions that could potentially be saved. The other has to die. Well, now that everyone's here, time to destroy this core. Hagar and Beardrum start to walk through the portal as it closes behind them. Catan, you are on a cliff, looking out to the tundra, to the snowy white plains that expand out from Arnerfall. You are sitting down, waiting for the battle to commence. As you are sitting there, kind of staring out, taking a moment to yourself, you hear footsteps crunching on the snow behind you. And as you turn around, Emmy approaches and takes a seat next to you.
I think everything is ready. Well, as ready as it can be.
So, I know we talked earlier today about, death and all that stuff. I had one other thing I wanted to ask.
About the plans? I'm happy to go over anything that needs to be recounted.
Well, more of just, how do you guys know you're doing the right thing? How do you keep going after all the stuff you guys been through?
Well, I can't speak for the others. But it can be difficult if you question your motives or your intents. You simply cannot focus on what could have happened or should have happened. You simply need to move forward. I suppose I can reflect upon things that have happened, but we can't. Guess we can't change the past. We can just look towards the future and make do with what has happened. As long as you're trying your best and you have good in your heart, then it is the right thing for that time in that situation.
Yeah, I think I'm just worried that, especially after the whole me potentially trying to kill Philippa thing, I feel like I'm just one bad choice away from becoming the thing I am fighting against. I'm just scared that with all this power and this responsibility that I'm just going to make that wrong choice at the wrong time and never be able to come back from it. You know?
I think as she says that, Catan kind of instinctually puts his hand up, like he's gonna put his hand on her shoulder, and then just kind of hovers over her shoulder for a moment, and then just sort of pats like his leg or something instead. Like does that like weird like, oh right, I'm gonna go ahead and just touch this rock here. I think the fact that you know that is an indication that you're on the right path. Listen, nobody's perfect. And we're not supposed to be. It's part of all of this as he gestures to like just the battle, him, her, them. Kind of makes that like weird like back and forth like hand motion like we need to, if we don't ever question ourselves, then we can't make better choices in the future. And the fact that you are doing that and that you are aware that you have the insight that your actions have consequences, and the fact that you have guilt regarding them is not inherently a bad thing. It's actually an indication that you aren't a sociopath. So, congratulations. You're just as human, half-elven as the rest of us. And that's what was supposed to be.
Can you make me a promise? Can we make each other a promise? If either of us go that route, we'll do everything to bring each other back.
Of course, you're my friend, and I would never abandon you. I'd never abandon anyone.
Thank you, Catan. And she starts to sit up, and she gets like halfway to where she's kind of on one knee and her foot is on the ground. She starts to stand up, and just as quickly, she darts her head towards you and kisses you on the cheek, stands up, and walks off. And we are back in Hagar's tower. Catan, you are staring at a vegetable state, Emmy.
Yeah, that's what we had said.
Yeah, the best way to describe it. She heartbeat is very faint. You can feel the slightest breath coming out of her nose, but no one's home.
So I think he was also still processing, like he was like probably thinking like, oh, we just need to like fix this. And I think that over the last, few minutes as I'm staring at her and I'm, having this memory, I think I'm kind of Emmy, just okay, now we can come back now. Just Emmy. And he's like looking in her eyes and he's kind of like shaking her a little bit and just come on now. He's doing like things that I would do when I try to wake people up who are like, are you really actually unconscious? Or are you just sort of like asleep? And she's not having like any response. And he's getting more and more like frantic, and he's, Emmy. No, that's, we saved you. We we removed it. We destroyed it. Why aren't you waking up? Emmy? And she's on the couch, right? Because that's where I said I left her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, everyone else is in the room too. What do you guys?
You're just awkwardly watching this interaction.
Well, I think we would also have an emotional reaction to this. So
yeah. All you guys are like, meh.
Leaf is feeling slightly responsible for it a bit. So very sheepishly behind Catan, trying to also help try things to see what's going to rouse her and trying to keep him calm. It's okay. We're going to fix this. Maybe she just needs a little rest.
It's her body's fine. We healed her. We restored her with divine magics that she should be here.
Did her aura change when this happened?
Yeah.
Okay, what am I seeing now?
So it is you see essentially like this tiny little like speckle like in the center of her torso that's like this light gray color.
Okay, so it's like the aura is now almost gone from her body,
Yeah.
but it's still like this tiny little shimmer.
Yeah, there's tiny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the same color that you've seen ever before. Too. It's not the
Okay.
blue that you've seen from her or the black and
And it's
red,
not
I believe.
outlining her body like normal.
Yeah, no,
yeah, it's very faint. Okay, I'm not going to tell Catan that, but I'm just going to say,
Leaf, what is her aura?
It's still there. She's in there. We'll find a way to fix this. I just don't know how yet.
Eamon is not emotionally equipped to handle this situation, and so he's just standing outside the door. He can hear everything that's going on because he wants to keep an ear out, but there's nothing he can do. He kind of knows probably what happened and what's going on, and he's not ready to handle that at the moment. So I think he's just more pretending like he's watching guard, standing sentry outside, but just not so much eavesdropping, but still paying attention. But there's no reason for him to be in there, and he doesn't want to be in there at this moment.
Or what about yourself?
I think I would try to console Catan.
Okay.
So I'd walk up to him and just put my hand on his shoulder, saying, "She's not gone. She's still here. We need to find a way to bring her back."
This is not right. This is not what is supposed to happen. This is not what is happening. This is wrong. This can't. I refuse. This is not this isn't happening. She's here. She's here, and
You're right.
she's right here. She's just not here.
We'll find her. We will.
And you said that all of the volcanoes on the planet were erupting. Is there a visible danger outside?
You
It's
know,
a bit ashy outside.
so yeah, it's not looking too great outside.
Wait,
If
how
you
many
look-
volcanoes are there?
Well, there's only one near you guys.
Well, that's concerning.
Yeah, I mean,
So
not-
anyone's just outside looking at it like,
It's
guys,
fucking Pompeii outside.
Yeah, just Vesuvius, just
Krakatoa.
no,
That's all
nothing,
named volcanoes.
nothing that bad. There, when the core was broken, it they all erupted. But for the most part, they're just kind of oozing out right now.
Yeah,
Ooh,
they're
it's a little
bubbling.
oozy.
They're bubbling. They're not
Okay.
but
Not a
That-
Krakatoa situation.
no, not a Krakatoa situation, but that everlescent, like translucent green flame that was around the Everwinter forest, isn't really like that anymore. Now it's just straight up on fire.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's not great. So you can definitely get that burning tree smell, a little bit of like that sickly sweet meat cooking smell as well.
What meat?
Well,
What are you
all the
trying?
Daphnes.
meat.
What are you trying to say?
Just little bunnies running around on fire.
Just on
Well, they were
fire.
already on fire, if you remember.
yes.
If you remember, they were on fire, but they were
Ah,
okay
yeah.
with it.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
It
right.
was good fire.
Yeah,
But now,
and
it's,
Yeah.
but now it's bad fire.
and
So
the
you got
water was
good
like
and bad
hot,
fire.
but they were drinking it. It was weird. Also, all of your children are in there, Moral. All of your Chad.
Chads.
My God, Chad.
And something that does kind of strike you as odd is with that kind of heat coming off of this burning forest and the ash, it is also snowing outside. And you get this kind of bone chilling breeze that kind of comes in through the windows as you guys are in the top story of this tower.
So everything's on fire.
yes.
But
and
it's
it's
snowing.
snowing.
And it's cold.
But I'm going to go ahead and guess it's probably like that dirty snow. Like when you go to the snow on the side of the road.
well, yeah, and with all the ash and
Or-
everything like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
I
it's
was going
not,
to say,
that's
is
like
it
the
actually
worst.
snow or is it just ash falling
Slush.
from the sky?
Yeah,
no, it's
that's-
actually snow. So that would be the scene outside. It is snowing, a dirty snow.
Dirty snow.
And it's also the forest is on fire. You're getting some ash coming through the window and a nice cool breeze at the same time. So it's a little hectic outside.
All right. So I'm going
Not now, Mother Nature.
to. That sounds like a problem for future us. I do not envy those people. I think I'm just going to. I had one hand on Catan. I'm going to just kind of put two hands on his shoulders behind him. Just kind of give it a little squeeze. Say, we got to go.
We don't even. Hagar said that we needed to handle Ouroboros, but we need time. We need at least a day. I have to do something. We have to do something about this. And
She'll be okay here. This is a safe place.
As you look outside.
Philippa knows where this place is.
This immediate room is a safe place.
Philippa knows where this place is. A reminder. She stayed here. Granted, she was unconscious when she got here because
There was a lot of times where she was unconscious around this tower.
Boral knocked her out with a big chunk of hail. I'm sorry, Beardrum knocked her out with a big chunk of hail.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, the Nat with a full damage roll, but I just need just give me a moment. Just
In between those moments, you hear from outside. And if anybody looks out, Awen is just kind of nonchalantly firing a few of his force arrows into the area around the house. And as they impact the ground, it kind of toughs everything down. So he's creating like a fire break so that it can't get any closer to the house. He's just keeping himself idly busy out there because again, he hears all this going on and he's like, I'm doing my thing down here, gang. I got it. Don't worry.
we've all been there when there's like a lot going on, and you're like, I'm just gonna do some important task,
But menial task.
but menial, just so I can not be a
here.
part of this.
Yep. So he's just creating a makeshift fire break, which is probably completely unnecessary since this is a magical tower. But he's like, if anybody sees where's Awen? He's out there doing very important work.
As you're out there doing your important work,
Mhm.
you hear some tiny, a short stride behind you. Awen! Hello? Awen!
Oh, hello. Hey.
Hello. So, Hagar told me once you guys got back to show you something that I made. Yeah.
Oh, you've been
You-
inventing.
I dabbled in something that should help you a lot. Yeah.
It's been a while since you've invented something, I feel like.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be amazingly good then, I'm sure.
It has its good functionalities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I gather the gang
In
or
proper Sven fashion.
are you
No, I could just show you. It seems like they are dealing with
Yes.
a lot. Yeah.
Yes. You know what? I think it's good for me to kind of be the point man for this.
Yeah. Also, I don't really want to be involved either.
Okay,
So-
great. So let's go then.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And you walk back into the tower into Sven's little like shop that's in the backside next to the kitchen. So Hagar said you needed a way to help you locate the Titans. Yeah.
Yes, that would be quite helpful.
So unbeknownst to everyone that's come into this tower, I have taken just a teensy bit of hair and like
What?
bloods and
What?
a little bit of skin flakes too. Yeah.
Skin flakes from who? Not me.
You look inside. You look
I
inside.
moisturize-
Katan's just like chafing his armor as he's.
Well, you know, sometimes you get a really thin knife and you can just kind of like,
A thin knife?
yeah, you just take a little bit of off the top, you know, just a little sip.
What does that mean off the top?
Just a bit right off the
Well,
tip.
here, let me show you. I can show you right now. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I just take the little itty bitty knife and I just kind of go, I grab your hair and I pull up on it very gently and I just kind of sip, just a little sip.
When did you do this?
Well, for you four, the first night I met you all, yeah.
What?
I mean, to prepare, I think Leaf was carrying a blood bag around at that point.
Oh, yeah,
so
yours was easy.
pretty much just left it out.
Just leaking everywhere.
Just leaking, constantly shedding.
Okay. Oh, did you make like cool clones of us?
No, but that could be a thing later on.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought maybe.
Are we in the room?
Oops,
It was
cut
just
that
you
out.
two, right? Just
Yeah.
you guys?
No,
Okay,
we're
it's
not
not.
in the
Well,
we're not there.
no. So, what that has enabled me to do is find a way to track said people. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah. So
You synthesize. Is that a word in D&D? I don't
it
know.
could be now. Yeah.
You. What would make more sense?
I did some.
Alchemist.
Alchemy.
I did some
alchemy-
genetics. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. it's pretty sweet shit. I think.
So,
Super cool.
so we're all low jacked now.
I
Is that
guess.
what's going on?
Well, no. So what this helps with is I was able to like isolate certain parts of the 4 or 5 of you. Well, 4, I guess, that are the Titan children, and then a few others.
Everybody used this to find beard from a while ago.
It wasn't ready.
I'm not here.
But this will help find Titans. The issue, I wouldn't say it. The feature,
Here we go.
the best feature of it is you don't really know who you're going to. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
So it's gonna take you to a Titan
Mm-hmm.
or champion that's closest to you. Yeah.
Okay.
But you won't know who that is. Yeah.
When you say take, you mean like view?
Well, no, you can like go to. If you were in the room, I would explain this to you.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
not
just
in the
curious,
room.
like what you mean.
But no, it will show you the way. It will guide you to it. You know. And he hands it to you, and it's the best way to describe it,
Uh-huh.
because you know me, I like animes, right?
Of course.
Here we
Everyone knows
go.
Dragon Ball Z
Here
and
Okay,
the Dragon
yes.
Ball Finders.
I don't know
that I don't know
Okay.
that.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, so it's essentially like a little a circular device that has like the radar ping go around, and then it pings a little dot in the direction of where you need to go, and as you get closer to it, it pings a little louder until you're there, and then the little dot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's sonar.
So what does this one look like? Because it doesn't look like that, right? 'Cause
No.
that would be someone else's thing.
No, 100%. It would be
Of course, you would, of course
So
you
you
would
gotta
design
make
your
it look like-
own new crits thing.
You made
Yeah,
it look like
yeah.
Sven's creation, right?
Yeah, well, of course. So it's
not
it's,
Goku's, right?
Yeah. Well, that's not Goku's invention. First off, it's Bulma's. So
You fool, you dumb idiot.
Now we know
Yeah,
that we
okay,
have.
so-
We know we had Rocky Talkies and Boulder Tooths.
yes.
So what is this?
So this is it's a little rectangle.
It's like the heartbeat monitor from Call of Duty.
Okay. I was also thinking the
Harp-
Ecto Finder from
Oh,
Ghostbusters.
yes.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I was
first.
thinking.
better.
I was thinking
That's
the
better.
alien thing from Aliens when they're like it's right on top of us, and
Oh,
then they
that's
look
good.
up.
Okay, we got options
We
here.
got some options. Okay. We can
Jake,
steal
you
from
got
other
options.
IP.
Yeah. So none of those.
Do it different.
How is yours?
How is yours different?
well, it's a rectangle.
What would Sven call it?
Okay, good start. Good
It
start.
has a small little knob to where you can zoom in and out
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Zoom in and out.
on the screen. It's has a dot in the
You've
middle.
explained all this already.
And
Yes,
has a
yes.
little- yeah, that-
yeah.
that-
You've gone over this.
And every so often, it makes some really cool sounds like.
Does it have an antenna or?
Yeah,
several
it has a
antennas?
comically large antenna. They have to pull out like 4 feet.
Okay, like an old cell phone.
Yeah.
It's actually hard for him to do it because that's
CB
all he
radio.
is.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. 1 second, he sets it on the ground and like puts it on his feet and like pulls up on it
Mm.
so he can extend it.
Oh,
So
wow.
and he,
all right,
he like,
easy. Whoa,
like
whoa.
whips you in the
Yeah,
face.
it
a
like
few
almost gets
times,
like
yeah.
pokes
Make a
me in the
dex
eye
save.
almost. Whoa, whoa.
So you take this knob and you turn to the left to zoom out, tune to the right to zoom in.
All right.
And as you do that, it will it'll show you more or less. So you can go all the way out and you see him zoom all the way out to where it shows like a big portion of the map. And you see 3 pings kind of near you. And then there's another 4 pings out in the distance, a few up north and then a few down south. So this will show you where they are, them. And then you go to them and you find out who they are.
What's that noise it keeps making? Is that a good or bad thing, or is it just sort of an ambiance? Pause.
That is it working. That's
okay.
how you know it's on.
All right.
So you hear that, you pull antenna.
Definitely
you
not
turn-
emitting radiation.
What do you call this thing?
This
You should ask him.
Mm-hmm.
this
I'm
we,
thinking of. I'm like, what rhymes with sonar?
yeah, I did not think of a good name for this one.
Come on, Sven. That's your whole thing.
Yeah, so no, it's not actually. We all know Sven comically has very poor names for all of his stuff.
That's what we love about you.
This I like to call the radar.
Radar.
Yes, because it makes I like the sound. So the sounds it makes, it it goes. So I took that sound and then I did what it does. It's a radar, and then so it does radar. Yeah.
All right.
Wait. Doesn't it find titans?
Yes.
Can it be a tidar? Like a radar, gaydar kind of thing? Like a tidar?
Did you say a radar what now?
Well, yeah, people are like, oh, I guess my gaydar's going off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
so
did
it's
say
like,
that, all
like
right.
a tidar or.
Well, that's a feeling. This is an object. So it can't be. You can't just know that they're a titan. It could be a titan champion. You don't know.
All right. Do we start like the closest one?
I think so. Yeah, it could be. It could be good. It could be bad. It's like a treasure hunt for you. You know, you find the treasure that could kill you or help you.
All right. So
Yeah.
just a total crapshoot then.
Yeah. Oh, and be aware that it will show you on the radar as well.
Okay.
So make sure that you take that into consideration when you're looking at the object, that you will beep on it as well.
Well, I assume we'll just be in the middle of it at all times, right?
Well, yeah, but one of your friends walks away 10 meters or something,
Oh,
that'll pick them up too. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So so there'll be dots around you. It's not it's a prototype. Okay, I'm working some kinks out, and some could say it might smoke a little bit. That is the fan working.
There's a lot of don't all your inventions smoke a little bit? Isn't that canon?
Yes, well, it's how to vent the heat that the electricity is making
I
inside of the
see.
device.
I see.
Yes, it's a little port that I put that goes with a little bit of smoke that comes out the back of it.
How often does that happen? Because I'd hate to be sneaking somewhere and all of a
Well,
sudden.
it only happens when it's on. So
just put it on Catan.
you pull the antenna to turn it on,
All right.
and then you twist the knobs
Is
to
it like
zoom in.
is like an airplane mode I can put it into something?
Well, you just turn it off by closing.
Or a
Airship.
airship mode I can put it in?
Dirigible mode.
Oh yes. So
Rogue
you
mode.
connect it to your boulder tooth. Yes.
Mhm. Oh, yes.
Yes, with it.
It has boulder tooth connectivity.
Oh, so the ping goes in your ear.
Yes.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Sick.
Because that's not going to get annoying.
Well, like I said, you could. It is you on and off. You don't have to always. It's not always on. That'd be stupid. Why would you always have? What if you need to like do something?
How long does it take to boot up?
Oh, at least like 5 minutes.
Oh,
Oh
so it's
my
not like a solid state drive or anything.
No, so it's
All
Takes a
right.
minute to spin up.
Yeah.
yeah, it's an old state drive.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You have to
The
put, like,
liquid state drive.
Yeah.
You gotta put the floppy disk in for it to boot up.
But the literal floppy, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it works.
All right.
Well, I
Yeah.
tested it. I turned it on, and guess what? 4 pings came up.
For us, I assume. I hope.
Well, then
Only
3.
4.
Well, then right now, currently, as you can see, he pulls the antenna.
easy.
Okay,
Whoa.
wait, actually, 1 second. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
So how's everything going?
Everything's fine. How long is this gonna take? I should
Just
really
a
get
few-
back to the gang.
Just a few minutes. So
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, all right.
wait.
Look inside the window and like Katan's like crying.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know what?
here we
Take your time.
So here we go. See, as he kind of zooms the knob in a little bit. So see how there's 3 dots right now? This one that's on us right now.
Yes,
That's
it's
in the
me.
center. That's
Oh,
you.
all right.
Okay. The
Yes.
2 that are kind of just a little off to the side.
Right.
That's probably Leaf and Boral.
Right.
And then the other ones I don't know. If I zoom out, those ones I don't know. I can't honestly. I forgot a lot of the names of all the other Titans people that you have killed / saved.
It's a lot to take to keep track of, right?
Yeah, it's quite a bit. But so here, see, this is for you.
Oh, okay, thank
You
you.
can use that however you like, and if it explodes or anything, there is no warranty on it.
Okay, yes,
So-
I figured as much.
And if you take it apart, that also avoids the warranty.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I can't.
And there is a 1-day return policy. So if you
One day?
yes, well, the 1 day is for when tomorrow when you leave, I assume.
All right.
So within the time that you are here, you can return it.
okay,
and
thanks.
Isn't it free?
And wasn't there no warranty?
So
Yeah.
You're a bad businessman, Sven.
So I'm not. Okay, let's be honest right now, guys. The world is not great.
Yeah, I guess we should take a week. Should get. All right.
Yeah, it is not a great time for business.
Yeah, I feel a big
new
recession
ventures.
coming
Yeah.
on.
You think the COVID recession was bad?
These interest rates, am I right?
Try the end of the world. It's not great.
All right. Kid. I'll take it back and come up the stairs and hello, gang. Knock knock. It's me,
You
Awen.
don't-
How's
you
it?
You don't have to knock.
you
What are you
don't have to
knocking
knock.
for?
Going in here. Well, I didn't know if I was interrupting something. I know things are happening.
There's just a pile of tissues all around Katana. I'm just handing him another one. Like, he's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, for the crying.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll make sure we're talking.
Still crying.
Tank.
Oh, man.
When you gotta go, man.
Not quite what I was talking
I
about.
think he was
not
talking about something
that.
I
else.
know what you're talking about. I was just trying to make a joke.
Gross.
Um,
God.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay. Fuck.
Right, for the crying.
Right, for the crying.
For the crying, right?
Disgusting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What are you guys? What are you doing over there, Ben? How's Catan doing?
not great.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
kinda
not
figured.
great. He's emotionally compromised. Is there a status effect called I accidentally killed my girlfriend?
I think that's called emotional damage.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that he is just almost as comatose as she is. I think he's just kind of kneeling over her. He's probably got a chair at this point. And I don't think he wants to leave her. Because he feels like if he does, then he's not doing everything he can. And he can do nothing. So doing literally anything else other than sitting here next to her, I think, only makes him feel more guilty. So I think he is just there and kind of like staring off at her. You know what I mean? It's that like, I can fix this. I can't fix this. I have to fix this. And if I literally think about anything else, then I'm not doing everything I can. And because he can't think of anything, he's just like in a loop.
So should I come back then?
No, you can come
I
in.
gotta
Where
start
did you
backing up the
go?
door. Oh, I was keeping watch. I also created a very nice fire break, if I do say so myself, so we're protected from that. You're welcome. And I'm going to kind of swing it around. This new piece of tech from good old Sven. At it again. This is he called it a radar or something.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
You hear
So,
from down the
off in
hall.
the distance,
yeah, we can workshop.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
I don't
I was
like that name
trying
at all.
Yeah, I was trying to make it like a stud finder joke or something. It'll come to us, I'm sure.
Stud find.
It'll come. Anyways, this is going to help us locate where the next Titans and champions are. We won't know which one it is that we're going to, but we gotta get them all. So I guess it doesn't really matter in the end. You should just start with the one closest to us.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, it definitely is helpful
Yeah.
to point us in the right direction.
Any negative any cons to this invention that we should be
I wasn't
aware
paying
of?
attention. I don't know. No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
So
I think it's
perfectly
fine.
safe and
Yeah,
nothing's
totally
gonna-
fine.
Okay.
All good.
Make an insight check.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So, did we rest at this point yet, Jake?
No, I mean, it may be a short, but we haven't had a long rest.
Yeah, I mean, in this time, we could say that it's you guys have been. I mean, how I'm assuming you're gonna just sit here and stare at Emmy until you leave.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we'll just probably get a long rest and leave in the morning. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
because I mean, like there's a lot that happened. We had the debrief. There's emotional issues. We do have to eat, sleep. Like we've been like underground like fighting for
We
a
have to
while.
shop,
Yeah.
wash our clothes, wash our
Mhm.
face,
You
moisturize,
Yes, you should
Brush
always
our
moisturize,
teeth.
especially
Lotion.
your beard. Yeah.
lotion.
Gotta lotion up.
But
cut
no,
our
but
nails
like
if
in all
we need.
seriousness, no, like we do need we need a day. We have literally traveled to the center of the earth. We need a day. Even if there
Yeah.
is like an immediate thing to handle, like we have to rest.
Do you?
If you want our
Yes.
characters to survive until the end of this podcast.
Do I?
Does he?
I don't know. I'm just letting.
Well,
that's
careful.
the
Rumors that I wanted-
situation.
You know how much I
Careful.
love a tragic story.
Hey everyone, it's CF favorite player Matt, and welcome to this week's middle break. Now, look, let's just talk about what you're all going to be the most upset about. Okay, yes, Beardrum's time on the podcast was just a little mini arc for him to come back and give y'all what you wanted, because you've been asking about him for years at this point. Talk to him, threw you all a little bone. You're welcome. Don't be mad. Be happy about the journey you were able to go on with him again. And this might not be the last time we hear from him, just FYI. So we really do hope that you enjoyed having him back in the podcast. We know we did. He had a good time. It was like old times again, but now it is back to the story we have been chugging towards for the last few years. And you're still happy to see all of us, right? If you're happy and you know it, subscribe to our podcast. Please subscribe to our podcast wherever you get our podcasts from. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever podcatcher you use, go to that podcatcher, leave a 5-star review, and leave a nice little write-up about why you like our podcast so anybody else who comes across it can see why they might like it as well. The other thing, if you're happy and you know it, follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at New Crits on the Block. We always post content on there. You know the drill. It's a good time. You get to listen to some of your past favorite clips. You get to see some behind the scenes footage. We're always trying to add value there. So it's a fun follow along. Now, how can you help us with that part specifically? Is either by sharing those pieces of content to your own platforms or by tagging people you think might like the podcast as well. I know it's a small, tiny thing, and I know it's kind of a pain in the rear. I get it, but it really does help us grow. And the only way we're growing right now is from word of mouth. And if you want us to keep growing and doing more cool stuff like having Beardrum back and having just a grand old time, that is one thing that is so small, but that helps us more than you could possibly imagine. One of the ways we like to give back to our amazing communities, we have our very own Discord, our New Crits Discord for all things New Crits, but not all things New Crits. Of course, you can come on there, talk about the show, talk to the cast, talk to other fans of the show. But if you are burnt down on the show or you don't even know what the show is and you just want a space to hang out, we got channels for pretty much everything underneath the sun. We have cultivated this really inclusive, safe space over the last few years, and we are super proud about the community that we have garnered over that time. So if you want a place to go and just hang, join our Discord. What the heck are you waiting for? Now you might be thinking, well, man, I am that happy. Where do I go for all the things that you just mentioned? Well, to our link tree, of course. linkttree/New Crits on the Block will get you to all the places that I mentioned and some places that I didn't even have time to mention. linktr.ee/New Crits on the Block. It is your favorite. It is your central hub for all things New Crits. Alrighty, Roo, my friend Deleuze. Let's get you back into this week's episode. Thank you so much for listening. As you know, we come out with new episodes every single Monday. That ain't stopping anytime soon. So we'll get you back into the episode. We will see you next week. Be kind to each other. Be excellent to each other. We love you. Bye. Bye. So, I figure we just, head out at the old sun up, get on our way, and start hunting. Period.
Okay.
Hunting period.
Yeah, that sounds good, right,
Right,
Catan?
right, Catan? Right, bud? Catan? Bud? Hey, hey up. Catan?
Shh, don't. He's a little
Hey, Pip.
He's a little upset right now.
Oh, right. I'm sure she'll be fine, right? She's just sleeping it off.
Okay, Boral, Eowyn, come over here for a second.
Okay.
All right.
Pull him into a little huddle.
Yeah, huddled in the corner of the room.
Okay,
The 2 6.5 feet elves and the 3 foot.
Come down here.
Oh,
A little
right,
further.
Why would you come up
Little-
here?
little
Can't you
further.
fly?
No.
Yeah, turn into a bird and tell us what
But
it
then
is.
it's just going to be in tweets.
I can speak tweet.
So what? Only 140 characters
Yes.
at once?
I don't need.
Is that how long a tweet is?
Yes.
Hey,
Um,
I don't
No,
know.
they added to it now.
Yeah, you can.
Did they?
Yeah, it's basically what made Twitter so cool is gone now.
Trump?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Actually, I think they reinstated him.
Yeah, he's back.
Ugh. Anyway.
so I didn't want to say this where Catan can hear, but her aura, it's not good.
Oh yeah, no, she's like mega dead, right?
No, I don't think she's
you
dead.
No, she's got a
It's-
pulse. She's not dead.
There's a little glow, like a teeny.
You ever seen anything like that?
No,
That's what I'm saying. So for all intents, I mean, she gone, right?
Well,
I was just trying to say a nice thing.
I think it's still it being there. Still, it means that she's still kind of in there. But I don't know.
You think
We
she's
can
like
fix-
faking it? Do you think she's faking it so that
No,
like, he'll
no.
kiss her?
You can't
like
fake your
like
aura.
a one true love thing.
You can't fake your aura.
Hmm.
You can't. Only women can. And well, oops, maybe she did. Maybe she did.
It was like, okay, watch me.
We can't watch you. We can't see your eye. You can't see your own aura.
What do you think?
It's turning light brown.
Just don't say anything to Catan. But I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if we can fix that.
I don't think we. I mean, I don't think he can.
Well, he's not going to just leave her.
Well, he has to. We can't just sit here. We have things to do.
He's not going to go.
He will.
How?
I'll convince him.
We tell him we will find a way, but the way is not here. It's out there.
That's the truth. I mean, honestly,
Which is
yeah.
honestly the truth.
Is saying if nothing in this room is going to, if anything can, it's not here. We have to do something about it.
Right.
That gives us the best shot. That's
We need to. What's the point of saving her if we can't save the world? So let's
Do
save
you-
the world.
Do you think Sven has like some sort of invention
I
that,
doubt it.
that can keep her safe? Like
Oh,
a
she's fine. She's safe right here.
well,
She's,
you know, from all the lava coming around.
I put a fire
she's-
break on. We're fine.
You know, the lava fire breaks.
Is Ralph still around?
No,
Ralph
please
is-
don't be.
Doesn't have to
Ralph,
edit it.
guard body.
Yes.
No, just that one line is going to take me 20 minutes.
Let's have a whole conversation with him and Sven.
Yeah.
Ooh, who has voice mods on them? Ooh, can we get Daphne in here?
There's so
Can we have
many.
a conversation between Daphne and Ralph?
We've made this joke before.
and the
For sure we have.
yeah, and the seer.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
that's right.
No,
Just,
I think we're pretty safe. I think we're safe here.
all right. Just know that it's not.
Okay, well, you help me convince Catan of that because I tried to tell him that and he wasn't buying it. So
All right. No problem. All right.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Would you like me to cast like something on you?
Nah, don't need it.
Cast
Don't need
grace?
it.
extra charm.
I'm a
could
very
do-
charismatic character for having zero charisma.
That's what I'm saying. I give you a little boost.
Nah, it's all right.
Okay.
We'll be fine. I'll be fine. I got
Cat's
this.
grace, you could do more flips. That might convince him.
Good flip. It is a nice little.
Everybody
a
likes
standing
a good
flip. Just, I mean,
Everybody likes
can
a
you-
good
can you do
flip.
that?
Well, of course I can. I've done it before.
Do it
Give
right
us
now.
a confident
Fine.
flip.
All right, ready?
A confident
Hup,
flip.
hup. What do you want me to do for that, Jake?
Acrobatics.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Oh, he's
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
Yeah. The,
Good flip.
the 23.
Straight out of the huddle.
Yeah, a flat
Yeah,
flip.
right back to
flips.
it. Yeah.
Straight flip.
Yep.
It
Standing
looks
back
great.
flip.
Okay.
You and it's a backflip too.
It's
course
yeah,
it is.
it's my that's sort of
Because
my
the front
thing.
flip harder.
What
Front
what
flip
did you
harder.
expect?
Okay, well,
I just wanna see it,
Just
man.
make it sure. It's
You
also-
do one.
I love that everyone in the corner is just doing flips.
Having a quick.
It's all it's over.
You're not even paying attention to us. Acrobatics? Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I want to do a flip.
Ah. Natural 20.
Oh, okay, me next.
Well,
wait,
for a
wait,
total
wait,
of
wait.
24, which was better than yours.
So you're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Hold
That's
on,
right.
let
Well, he's a flip wizard, so I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense. All right, leaf.
Oh no.
What do we
What'd
got
you
here?
roll?
I got what is it, acrobatics?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
How's that?
acrobatics.
A 7?
Oh, you go to
Fine.
you lean forward
What's this?
and go to jump back, and you just smash the back of your head into the
Oh,
floor.
Leaf! Leaf! Whoa!
Ow.
All right. I think both
Did I do it?
Boral and I help her up
Well, I
from
think
each
what's
arm.
hard is that she can see auras, but she can't see furniture.
You're like, all right. What were you thinking?
I thought I would
Furniture
just
is
flip
dead.
too.
You're too close to the ground to flip, I think. I don't think just.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gymnasts are usually, it's good to be small for
Small?
flipping.
Oh
no, she has a concussion.
She has a brain bleed.
She has a
It's good to be
concussion.
small.
Oh no.
People's blown out.
Oh no.
Why are you blue? I don't understand.
I've never seen these auras before.
Help.
All right,
So
I'm
as this is-
gonna go talk to Tom.
So as this is happening,
Enough of
wait,
this foolishness.
Jake, what is the perception check to be aware of this?
Oh, none, zero.
No, it's just
Yeah.
literally
Tom rolls a
flipping.
15.
Are your
Plunked her
eyes
head off the
open?
floor.
Like if your eyes are open, you perceive.
If you're
you can hear
conscious, you
someone
can notice this.
like land
You
a
hear me
backflip.
fall to the ground.
Well, you see this. That's kind of like what you hear in that span of time.
Nailed it.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yeah.
All right.
I know you're talking about me.
Well,
No.
yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
it's-
Yes, we are.
We just want to. We're trying to help. We know this is tough. This is tough for us too.
We're flipping in the corner.
Yeah,
I mean, not hard for Awen and I.
Catan does that thing where his head rotates towards you so slow, and he just has a just expressionless stare on his face.
buddy.
This is going to be a tough nut to crack, huh? Okay.
I'm not fine.
And that's okay.
I wouldn't expect you to be.
So please leave me be.
Well, we will. We just have a point of business we have to discuss.
Yes.
We, as you know, have been charged with going to rid the world of Titans and their champions. And well, I know you like a good piece of technology. I'm going to take out the radar.
That's a terrible name.
I thank you. Right? Okay.
Yeah, whoever thought of that was an
Yeah,
idiot.
very dumb.
It's okay. I haven't been able to think of a better one either.
Neither have I, and I've been constantly trying to rack
really
my
trying.
brain.
In my unconscious state, I.
Why
I
do
have
you
a
think
one.
that's the name of it? Because I was at. Yep, that's
Yep,
it.
yep, 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 yep.
Yep.
Anyways, this very high-tech piece of machinery is, yeah, hold on.
Is it- yeah,
there we
It's
go.
actually.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
coo.
It's a coo noise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
like chicken inside of it.
Coo. This, so, blowing the smoke away. This very high-tech piece of technology is going to help us locate the other Titans and champions. So we, after resting today and taking it easy and regathering our strength, should head out first thing in the morning to start to accomplish that task. What say you? What say you, please?
May I see it?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Catan looks at it. When he points it towards Leaf and Awen and all them, he sees their pings.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he see his own ping? Because he's not a champion, don't forget.
Yeah, you're not a champion. You don't see your own ping.
Okay.
And you don't see a ping that's in the center of where your radar is at right
Mhm.
now.
And then what about when I turn around and point it towards Emmy?
No ping.
See? Cured. She's not a champion anymore. That's good.
Yep.
That's a good thing, right?
He just puts it down next to you guys.
Oh, I'll pick it up before he puts it down. Very, very temperamental, this thing, I think. I don't want to take any chances.
It's
Yep. Oh, all right. I'll turn it off.
Uh,
That's good. She is cured of her evil champion titanness. One down.
yeah. One down.
So good to go then tomorrow? Yes. Shall I pencil this in?
I see why you have 0 charisma. You just told me that my dead girlfriend, one down.
I never said dead. I never said dead.
One down.
I said cured is what I said.
Cured.
You said one down.
Cured of life.
Yes.
I was going to make that joke.
One
Yeah.
down.
Cured
One-
of life.
One
Great.
cured.
Thanks.
Yes. She is cured. And I said that specifically.
We do have to rest a little bit.
That's what I said. We rest. Take our time, but we should get going before things get. It's raining ash outside, I think, or snow.
And we think that's not going to get better.
Yeah,
So
it's
we should
just going to get worse. I think. I think the sooner we start on this, the better.
Then why don't you all go to bed?
Well, I think you probably should as well.
I wouldn't be the first time I've slept while at watch.
That's
I
not
will-
how it works.
Can you do that?
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like you're half awake but half asleep, and you're kind of like aware of your surroundings, but not just. It's fine.
It's like a soldier thing. Is it like a soldier
It's
thing?
a social thing. Yes, it's like a dolphin. You turn half your brain off, but the other half's still working because you still have to come up for air. I saw
Yeah.
this on Facebook recently.
Oh, so it must be true.
Yeah.
It probably is.
Facebook.
I mean, they
that-
do have to breathe at night, so I
that
mean, it does
reliable.
make sense. No, it's fine. I can. I'll just. What do you want me to do? You want me to go upstairs and just leave her here?
No.
No, no.
Are
sorry.
you now? Remind me. Did you got pretty banged up in that fight, right?
I actually wasn't that.
Oh, wasn't?
hurt.
Okay, okay.
I wasn't that. I'm
That's
out
right.
of slots and stuff, but like my actual HP, I am not.
Okay,
Like I'm not. I'm actually okay-ish.
okay,
It was Beardrum who got
Thrown
sword
through earth?
smashed.
Right.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
okay. Then I wouldn't push that too
I
hard. then.
will be fine as long as I'm here. So I'm gonna be right here.
All right. As long as you get your necessary winks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Sure, no problem. Well, it's getting late, huh?
It's like noon.
Yeah.
Birds are chirping heck loud outside.
Well, they're screaming.
Oh, right.
They're on fire. Only Leaf understands what they're saying. There's just like millions of animals screaming in pain outside, and we're like, oh, the birds are really chirping out there.
Make it stop. They're in so much pain.
Yeah, I think for the rest of the day, we will just
Chill.
kind of
Just hang.
hang.
Just read a book.
Yeah, basically, I think we do
We're in
whatever it
Hagar's
is we need
house,
to
right?
do. We're in the
Yeah.
tower. Yeah, we're in
You're
the tower. Yeah. So I think
So-
we essentially just take our long rest and leave in the morning.
Yeah, you guys kind of hang around. I imagine the mood isn't too great. It's probably a little sullen.
It's probably really awkward, like because Catan won't leave the downstairs area next to her, but you do need to like use the kitchen.
You're that roommate who just hangs in the communal space all the time. And
Yeah,
With
yeah,
his
but like
dead
you-
girlfriend, just like
Never
right,
goes
everyone else
in
has
there.
that experience.
Go to your
right?
room.
Oh,
like-
get a room, you two.
yeah, right. But then
Well,
like,
one
but
of
like you
you.
do have to like use the kitchen and occasionally go outside and stuff. And so there's always that just like, I gotta go downstairs and I just have to be in that space where you're not allowed to do anything other than just like be present around somebody who is very distraught. And
Oh,
you're just-
I
It's-
try to stealth every time.
It's disrespectful to like turn the TV on or anything like that, right? Like we can't just like
Yeah, turn the.
Try
yeah,
to-
exactly.
try to watch some
but because I'm
shows.
in the space, you're just like, I do have to go use the oven.
I burn every spell slot when I go down there on Pass Without Trace every time. Every time.
It's like, thank God I have a few of these left.
I am
Boral's
gonna
using
Hey, when it
invisibility.
comes out of the rest
Leaf,
with no
Leaf
spell
turns into a
slots.
flea.
yeah,
just anything
hopping
to
around.
just anything to get by.
Okay, so yeah, you guys hang out for the day, waiting for the next morning to head out. As you guys are getting packed up,
So actually, I in the night, you know, he does like kind of nod off occasionally.
okay,
So he does get his full rest over the
No, he
time
doesn't.
frame. Shut up, Jake. But he I think he's looking at her, and as like the moonlight's coming in and it's getting towards the morning, he just sort of he just doesn't know what to do, and he keeps experiencing these moments and these like of that they had like experienced together. Like, he remembers being in Neverwinter Castle and being at the fancy party, and he looks over and he sees a half elf with black hair and green eyes. She introduces herself, shakes her hand. She says her name is Emmy, and he remembers dancing with her. He remembers holding her in the air, and gets that nat 20 when he spins her one-handed, and it's just, and she's just so different than him. He's so prudish, right? It's just being in the order for 10 years. They never really had fun. She's fun, right? And she leaves, and then he sees her in Feylair. They go down the mountain, and he sketches on the back of the sled and stays in their concrete lodge. And then she reveals who she is. She runs off, sees her again. He has the memories of them at the snow. She tries to kiss him. It's weird. And he, and then they don't really talk much after that. She's around, but she's not there. And somehow this is even worse because now she's really not there. And I think he sees the sun coming in. And it's his morning time. And I think he picks her up. He's holding her because he needs to go outside. He needs to be in the morning light like he always does. And it's dark, it's ashen. There's light from fire, but it's smoky. The sky, as Jake mentioned, is like gray with ash. And he starts to walk out towards the morning light. And he's just looking at her, and he says, I don't know. I should have told you this before. But he's just the most wonderful person I've ever met. And he's looking at the morning light. He just says, You are my sunshine. My only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, just how I love you. Just please, don't take my sunshine away.
You are on a cliff edge.
Oh, I am.
It
Okay.
is behind the long hall in Arnerfell.
Oh, okay. So I'm having a flashback? What's going on
Just
here?
shut up for a
Not
second.
how it works.
Obviously setting a scene.
Obviously, just shut the fuck up for a
Okay,
second.
okay.
Oh my god.
Well, you stopped and looked at me like you wanted me to say something.
No, I didn't. I was just looking at you. I was giving the dramatic pause, not for you to fill in.
Don't look at him when you give dramatic pauses.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna look away.
Shake. Yeah.
Idiot.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck.
Try again.
Paint the picture, Jake. Paint it.
Am I asleep?
tried so hard.
I wake up.
I pinch myself.
Constitution save.
I pinch myself immediately.
2. I'm asleep. I guess still.
You know what, guys? I tried so hard. I got this. Okay.
Okay.
You
got
tried hard,
And got so far.
and in the end,
It's getting borderline.
Yeah. What is?
that
We don't
one?
do that
Using that one?
I think we've used that before.
Have we?
Like
I don't think we
once.
have.
Like
Mhm.
maybe
and derailed.
once. Okay, we got this. We got. Hey, you know what? What do you expect?
Bonus content out of the way already.
All right.
Okay.